Hello, welcome to Communion. My name is Luc Bouchard, and this is my YouTube channel dedicated to my learnings on the Course in Miracles. And one of the things I've recently learned is that we are constantly repeating the past. And this is what it looks like for me. So here I am in the present, or I think so, and then I start thinking about the future and I project into the future. And typically what happens for me is I get into worry, fear, and doubt. But what I've come to realize is that this is actually an old pattern of coping. It's an old pattern of behavior that I've been doing my whole life, where I worry about the past, or where I'm re-engaging in past behaviors where I am actually worrying about the future. And I've learned to call this repeating the past, blaming the future, or the ring of drama, because it certainly is a lot of drama and it's ugly when you're in the drama. So what this really means is that when they're in the ring of drama, the ego is actually it's unchecked and it starts to run amok. And it just keeps going in this really negative circle that gets worse and worse. And I have to ask myself, so what's really going on? Well, I'm no longer in the present. I'm either in the past, judging myself and, being in shame or embarrassment of my past choices, or I'm projecting to the future where I'm predicting the worst, I am borrowing trouble, and I'm just worried about my future. And what I have to do is remember that if this is ego-driven, that the ego has two jobs. The first of its job is to call attention to itself. It loves to constantly be running the show. And the ego's other job is to keep itself employed. It doesn't want to be out of work. It wants to constantly have a job. So what I've had to do is I've had to learn how to break the ring of drama by some very simple steps. And the first one is asking the Holy Spirit for help. I ask to see things differently. And I entertain that perhaps I just might be wrong. God forbid I'm wrong. And maybe there's another way of looking at my assertions. And maybe my ego is out of control. What does it mean when my ego is out of control? Well, it means that I have to be right about my beliefs. And I'd rather be right than happy. Come to realize that I'm only as stuck in the ego as I choose to be. Full stop. There's nothing more to say. Either I'm in my ego or I'm in the moment. There's no in between, because the ego wants to call attention to itself. So I ask you, have you asked the divine for help today? I did before I created this video, and I invite you to do so now. My name's Luc Bouchard. Thanks so much for communing with me. I really hope you have a great day, and God bless.